Hello everyone, what's up? It's Kate and welcome back to my channel. I've been literally praying to God for inspiration to make videos because I want to make videos so bad, and I'm like, what am I gonna talk about? And I finally, my prayers have been answered because I have so much I want to talk about right now. So I just got the camera out. This is completely unprompted. No makeup, no blazer, nothing. It's just me, my authentic thoughts, my authentic self. I need a shower, doesn't matter. I'm here, we're gonna talk. Reading this book right now called Never Play Dead, and it's blowing my mind page by page. Like literally, if I could highlight the whole entire thing, I would. But there's just so much good stuff in here to unpack, and I just wanted to add my own commentary on it, and I feel like Tomi would have wanted me to do this, and I think she'd be very happy with me for adding my own 2 cents in. And she talks in her narrative about how she is a commentator and she's adding her thoughts. And the whole book is about kind of having your own opinion and thinking for yourself and speaking for yourself, which is such an awesome message. And I'm not going to give you the full cliff notes of the book because this is a book that I fully heartedly believe everyone should go out and read for themselves. But I'm going to talk about some of the thoughts that has inspired in me from reading the book, which I think is exactly the point of it. I'm going to start by sharing one of my absolute favorite quotes from the book, and I shouldn't say absolute favorite quotes because I'm not even done reading it yet. But my favorite quote so far, I made a little TikTok talking about this one, but I feel like 60 seconds just isn't enough, so I've got the camera out for the full thing. So it says, if you're chasing someone away or you don't want to be around someone who doesn't think like you clearly don't have strength in your opinions and viewpoint. And so that one just blew my mind because I've lost a lot of followers, I lost subscribers, I lost Twitter followers, I lost everything for openly saying I supported Trump, for having a Women for Trump flag, for being a woman for Trump, and all of that. And I've had people run away. They don't want to talk to me. They think I'm this or that. They don't even want to have a conversation. And it's because they don't have enough strength in their own views to back it up. It's because they know I'm right. Really. And when you start thinking of it like that, it's a little bit mind-blowing. But yeah, if they had enough strength in their opinion as to why they voted for Biden, they would sit down and have a conversation with me about it. And who knows, they could have maybe even changed my mind. Probably they wouldn't have changed my mind. But they could have opened my eyes to a new perspective. And that's what I mean when I've said in the past that I do have friends who are strong enough in their convictions that they will sit down and have a debate with me, and that's amazing, and I love them for that, and I respect them for that. Because maybe we do disagree, but they have my respect, and I have theirs. And that's so much more important than who you voted for in the election, because at the end of the day, people come and go, but it's the ideas that last forever. And no idea is going to succeed unless there's people that are passionate enough about it to keep the movement going. And so why that quote blew my mind so much was because it made me really think deeply about the people that unfollow and think about this cancel culture and things like that. I mean, I know people who lose followers for tweeting something controversial, and it's because those people don't have enough strength in their own argument to confront them. It's easier to just run away from them rather than have discourse about it because they know that other person has stronger convictions than them, and it scares them, and so they run away. And that's happened to me in my life, and I'm no one. I shouldn't say that I'm nobody, but you know what I mean. I'm not an internet sensation. I'm not a news anchor. I'm just a little YouTuber putting out my little word, and I've had that happen to me. So think about how much it happens to people who do start to build an audience and have a spotlight. Another quote that I just think is so wise is when she says, I'm not worried about losing fans because I've disappointed them because of my opinions. I'm worried about losing myself trying to please other people, and I won't ever let that happen. And oh my God, when I say I felt that, don't you? Who doesn't feel that? We're so desperate to please other people. I've been desperate to please other people in the past, and it never gets me anywhere. Really, truly, if you're watching this, just know the only way to get anywhere is by being yourself. My God, you're never gonna get what you want in life or be happy by trying to be someone you're not. Take it from someone who spent years trying. It doesn't work, ever. If you can stand up for yourself, you're more than enough. And sometimes when I'm really sad and depressed, something that I tell myself is, you're just enough, you're just enough. Because a lot of times people, myself included, and a lot of people are made to feel like they're too much or not enough. And so to say, you're just enough. And so that kind of plays off of what she said. If you can stand up for yourself, you're more than enough. And that's something I'm working really hard on every day, is the ability and the knowledge to stand up for myself. And I encourage you to do the same, no matter what you believe politically. To be able to stand up for yourself is so important, and you will be enough. And that's why you won't be afraid anymore. That's why Tomi refers to herself in the book as fearless. and I'm not quite there yet, but I think the more you learn about your beliefs and the more strong convictions you have, the less fear you have. Like, I used to be afraid of people who would call me like a Nazi or call me racist or something, but the more I do research into Donald Trump specifically and other politicians on the conservative side, they are not racist, and they've done things that aren't racist. Like, they have done concrete things to benefit minority communities. And so when somebody comes at me saying, oh, you're a racist, I can be like, no, I'm not, and here's why. And there's so much proof out there. So you just have to pursue that truth, and then you'll become less afraid, because when you have those strong convictions and you have your evidence and your reasoning and for your beliefs, then you won't be afraid for people who challenge them. If anything, you'll be hungry for people to challenge them, because it will push you both to grow. And that's just so important. That's a lesson that I've really been learning lately, and it is so important. People will like you more when you go along with the crowd and you play to the hits, which is why I was so scared to post political content on YouTube, and I just wanted to stay with Confessions of a Teenage Lifeguard, because that's what people like and that's what people are interested in. And they're like, they don't care if I talk about politics, but I just feel like that's not true to me, because do they like me, the authentic me? I mean, the authentic me isn't a lifeguard anymore, unfortunately, as sad as that is. I would want to be a lifeguard forever, but I'm not. Like, that's not this season of life that I'm living through right now. And so I want to, you know, document and share the season of life that I am living through right now, because I think it's pretty cool. I think it helps some other people, and at the very least help myself. They might think they like you because you think like they do, but you should speak your truth. If they don't like it, that sucks for them. And if they turn into haters because you state your truth, it's their loss. And that's something I really needed to hear. So if you want to turn into my hater because I'm out here speaking my truth, please do. This is my opinion, and I'm pretty happy with it, as you can probably tell. It's probably the happiest I've been in a long time, because I do feel confident in my opinion, and that's so important. And I don't care if your opinion is completely the opposite of mine. I would hope everyone could find peace with themselves and find beliefs that work for them. Maybe these beliefs work really well for me, but they don't for you, and that's okay. You should find your truth and speak it for you. One last quote from the book I'm going to share before I end it for the day, which I could go on for hours, but I won't. I'll end it here, is that disagree with my politics, but don't tell me how to think, and don't attack me personally. I think a big issue of what's going on right now is that people are so intent on telling other people what to think. And that's just not right. Like, encourage being a free thinker. Don't tell other people what to think. That's wrong, especially like celebrities. I was just having a discussion about this. Why should Lady Gaga be up there telling people to vote for Joe Biden? Like, I think celebrities should absolutely use their platform to tell people and encourage people to do things like donate to charity and be a good person and be kind to the planet and be kind to each other. But telling people who to vote for in an election, I think, is just crossing a boundary that they really shouldn't. Because who are they to tell anyone what to think? And voting for a candidate because Lady Gaga told you to is literally a terrible reason. And if that's the reason that you voted for Joe Biden, then like, please leave. Like, that is just go and educate yourself and learn about Joe Biden and then vote for him. And if you still feel like after doing your research you want to vote for him, then you should. But don't vote for him because Lady Gaga told you, or Taylor Swift, or Instagram. Like, don't do that, because you should have reasons. Have convictions, but have them because you researched them and because you know them and because you feel them, not because some high-power celebrity told you to. It's just such a terrible reason to do anything. Like, if Taylor Swift told you to jump off a bridge, would you do it? No. So why are you listening to who she's telling you to vote for? You think she's smarter than you? I mean, maybe she is. I mean, she's very, very smart, but what's best for her isn't necessarily what's best for you. And so by listening and just doing whatever she tells you to, and by the way, this is coming from me, like the hugest Taylor Swift fan you'll ever meet, and I love her and I have endless respect for her, but I don't think she should be out telling anyone what to think or who to vote for, because what's best for her isn't best for her fans necessarily. And so she should be encouraging them to vote, but she should be encouraging them to vote on their own convictions, not on hers. So that's all I have to say. Well, I have more, but that'll be for a later date. That's all I have to say for today. If you liked it, please give me a thumbs up, leave a comment down below, let's talk. If you agree with me, let's talk. Like, these are my thoughts. In the words of Tomi, these are my thoughts, not yours. I'm not telling you what to think. Think the opposite of me if you want to, but this is what I believe and I feel good about it. And that's all that matters to me, is feeling good about it. And I feel passionate about what I think. So if you want to debate me, let's debate. Let's have a good little discourse going. I'm here for it. But if you like it, please give me a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you unsubscribe after watching this, you're proving my point. Awesome. Have a great rest of your day, and I will see you very soon.